Hi guys, ako nga pala si Mickey, one of the servants here from Elevate Las Piñas, and welcome to Live the Verse. As we continue on sa ating Live the Verse, ang ating passage for today can be found in 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 1 to 2. It says there, "Let a man regards us in this manner, as servants of Christ and stewards of the mysteries of God. In this case, moreover, it is required of stewards that one be found trustworthy." So context lang about the book of 1 Corinthians, no? It was written by Paul, addressing it to the Corinthian church kasi they were having problems. They were full of pride, excusing sexual immorality, spiritual gifts are being used improperly, and there was a rampant misunderstanding of key Christian doctrines. Paul wrote his first letter to the Corinthians in an attempt to restore the Corinthian church to its foundation, Jesus Christ. So, in the following verses, I will highlight 3 keywords: mere servant, steward, and trustworthy. So, first is mere servant. Paul mentions sa first verse that they are just mere servants. In another version, Paul is referring to him and another guy named Apollos as mere servants. Sino ba si Apollos? Siya isa sa mga church leader and friend ni Apostle Paul. He is also very gifted, and because of that, it had attracted some followers sa church ng Corinth, which eventually led to division among members. That is why Paul tells the Corinthian church to stop dividing themselves into factions based on loyalty to specific Christian leaders or teachers, as long as their messages are equally in agreement with the gospel. Secondly, steward. As mentioned nga sa verses, we are stewards of the mysteries of God. Pero, what is a steward ba? In other translations, a steward can also be referred to as manager or administrator, which means someone who manages something without not necessarily belonging to them. But it's more than that. You see, being a steward also means being responsible. So, why are we called stewards? We know that God owns everything in this world, as stated in Psalm 24 verse 1. Which means in-entrust lang ni God sa atin ang lahat ng bagay na nandito sa mundo. So lastly, trustworthy or trustworthiness. So bakit nga ba? Why is it important for us to be faithful or / trustworthy? As stated in the verse, it is required of stewards that one be found trustworthy. So bakit? Kasi it identifies us as Christians or believers of Jesus that we are one with Christ. Diba? Christ displayed His faithfulness through the cross, through His word, and through His promises. Diba? So tayo rin, kasi God has entrusted us in basic things like time, money, belonging, talents, body, and many more. As stewards of these things entrusted to us, we are to be faithful and trustworthy sa mga basic things na to. But the next is, how? So ask yourselves these questions. Paano ba ginagastos yung pera mo? How do you even maximize your time? Do you find time in doing your quiet time, diba? How are you practicing your skills and talents? Do you use them to serve the Lord? A man or a woman who is faithful in small things will be faithful with greater responsibilities. So, we should be faithful in taking care of the things entrusted to us by God. Hopefully that blesses you guys. Yun lang naman, hope you guys memorized it and of course, live it out. See you guys next week. Bye!